Hello CM1 and welcome to our new and final unit for CM1, and that is Unit 6, and our theme is where were you? Where were you yesterday? Okay, can you repeat after me? Where were you yesterday? Where were you yesterday? Good job. We are learning about past tense. And what is past tense? Past tense is what happened before. What happened before. Now, let's watch our introduction video. Please find the link on LMS. Let's watch our introduction video and see examples of past tense. What happened before. And when you're finished watching the video, then you have to answer the questions about the character in the video. You have to answer the questions, all right? You have to name or list the places that she went to, okay? So it's on YouTube. The video is on YouTube. And what were you doing? What were you doing? Past continuous. Okay. So once you finish watching the video, you're going to answer the questions. The character in the video is Julia. You will answer the questions about Julia. Okay, good job. It's not a long video, so yeah. Okay. All right, let's start. Number 1 question is, where was Julia sitting at the beginning of the day? Where was Julia sitting at the beginning of the day? Number 2. How was the weather and what music instrument was being played? How was the weather and what music instrument was being played? Okay, so that's question 2. Question 3. What did she decide to make when she was feeling hungry? What did she decide to make when she was feeling hungry? Question 4. What did she go to the grocery store to buy? What did she go to the grocery store to buy? Please remember to always answer in full sentences, okay? Don't just say, if she went to buy bread, don't just say bread, okay? So you're not going to get that answer right. You have to answer in a full sentence. She went to buy bread. Okay, so that's just an example. That is not the answer. You have to find the answer for yourself by watching the introduction video. Okay, right. Next question. Question 5. What happened when she was reading the label? What happened when she was reading the label? Question 6. What was all over the floor? What was all over the floor? That's question 6. All right, and that is the final question for today for our introduction video. So we only have 6 questions. And now we're going to jump into our lesson. Let's turn to page 36 in our student books, page 36. And it is a beginning of the new lesson. Where were you yesterday? Page 36. Where were you yesterday? Okay? Right. Okay, page 36. Then we have to have a look at the vocabulary. I will read the vocabulary. Please repeat after me. Flat. Flat. Closed. Closed. Long. Long. Sick. Sick. Late. 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 Sick. late, broken, broken, good, crowded, that's when you have many people, crowded, terrible, terrible. Okay, good job. Okay, so we have a look at the pictures. It is talking about Penny's day, Penny's bad day. Then you have to look at her day and write the letter of what happened to Penny. So you can see different things happen to Penny, 1 to 8, and look at the vocabulary words and put the correct letter, right? And then you have to write the word, okay? So number 1, for example, she is, then you look, is she flat? Is she closed? Is she long? Is she sick? Is she late? Is she broken? Is she crowded? Is she terrible? Choose one, fill in the letter, and then write it down. For example, if you think she is late, then you will write late, the word late, L-A-T-E. She is late, and the letter is E. So you write E and late. But make sure, just look at the picture. It's very easy. You see the picture, and then you match it with the right letter, and then you write down the correct word, okay? So that should take you about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? Okay, you can do that. Okay, good job. And then number 2, you have to work alone, do it alone. You have to tell us what is happening to Penny and use the pictures to tell the story, okay? It says she is sick, her cell phone is, and then you have to write down what is wrong with her cell phone. So it's only just like one answer. Very, very easy. Okay, good job. And then now we're going to turn to the next page, which is page 37, conversation. Okay, this page. Okay, you go to page 37 and we look at the conversation. Okay, number 1, we have a vocabulary box. Let's just go through the words quickly. Bus, watch, sick. Okay, good. So now this is very easy. We've done it before. Please complete the conversation and fill in the right words, what you think. Then you can go to the online book, go to listening, and check if go to unit 6 and check if your answers are correct. So it should be very easy, okay, to do. Okay, so when you're finished number 1, then do number 2. Number 2, you have to add your own ideas, okay? Add your own ideas. Okay, practice the conversation, use the ideas below. Okay, so add your own ideas, and then after you add them, go back to the conversation between teacher and Marco, and then you change it, you read your answers, and you just read alone. You take a turn, you'll be teacher, you'll be like, good morning, Marco, and then you'll be Marco, good morning, sorry I'm late, my was broken. Then you write whatever it is that you chose. Okay, all right. So here on the charts, we have bicycle, train, at work, alarm clock, station, on vacation. Please add your ideas. It can be anything. It's okay. All right. And then number 3, you will have to practice speaking using the words that are here in number 3 on the chart to ask and answer questions. Okay, so that's simple. All right. Okay, when you're finished, then we will turn to our workbooks. Workbooks, we're going to do page 30. Okay, turn to workbooks, page 30, the beginning of the new unit. Where were you yesterday? Where were you yesterday? Okay, so we turn there to page 30. And number 1, look at the pictures, and then you complete the crossword. What was the problem? Okay, so you look at the pictures. We can see the pictures down below. Okay, and then number 2, then you have to fill in what was the problem. So we go back to our books, right? We go back to our student books and we check because it has the answers in the vocabulary box. Okay, so we go back here to page as we do our homework. We go back to our student book and we look here and we check for the answers, and we go to our workbook and we fill in the answers. Okay, so it's really easy. Okay, it really is easy. Okay, so you have to say the tire is flat. Number 1 is given for us, going down. Across, the bus is, then you look at the vocabulary words, then you fill in the crossword. Number 3, you look down, going down, then you go to the crossword, fill in going down. Number 5, you look at the picture, then you go to the vocabulary words. Going across, you fill in George is, what is George, okay? And so forth. You do number 3 and until you finish number 6, okay? So it's very, very simple and easy, okay? Once we are finished page 30, we go to page 31, language practice. Okay? So number 1, complete the sentences using the affirmative form of the past tense. Okay? So number 1 example is there. You were at home yesterday. Okay? So remember, we are using the past tense of be. Okay, so always use past. Past. What happened before? Okay. Number 2, I will give you the answer. I was sick last night. You can't say I am sick because it's using the past tense. Okay. I think you can do the rest. Don't forget, it's not present continuous. It's past tense. Okay, of be. Okay. Number 2, then you have to make the sentences negative. First, they give you the affirmative, which is the positive part of the sentence. And number 1 example is, Joanna was in class yesterday. Ding, ding. Affirmative. Now you have to find the negative of that same sentence, okay? Change it. Okay, now the negative is, Joanna wasn't in class yesterday, okay? So it's what happened in the past, but now you're giving negative, okay? Good luck. Then you have to finish it up, do number 2 to number 6. Then number 3 on our workbooks on page 31, you have to complete the conversation with the words was, wasn't, were, weren't. Choose the correct word, and it's all past tense. Okay, let's look at the first example. Number 1. A, was the bank open yesterday? And answer is no, it wasn't. It was closed. Okay, then you will do number 2 to number 6 and follow the same pattern, but choose the right word. Okay, so you have to choose the right word from here. Number 3, choose the right word from the top, whether it was, wasn't, were, weren't. Okay, good. All right, and then the last thing is number 4. Complete the conversation and you use the words in the box. And our words are because, it, was, wasn't, where, why. Okay, and then fill it in. It is a conversation between Daniel and Stefano. Okay, good job, everyone. That is the end of lesson 24. See you in the next lesson. Okay, bye-bye.